So please join me in welcoming Cheryl-Ann Webster. Good morning. I can't tell you how excited I am. We haven't had this warm response anywhere else. This has to be the best school in the world. But I do have to start with an apology. Normally I really like to interact with my audience and get you to take part in this and really be involved in it, but unfortunately we're under a strict time constraint this morning. Come on, we're trying to get to lock the doors and keep you in here longer. So we're under this really strict time constraint, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. Because when we have distorted body image, it affects everything about us. It affects every choice we ever made. It affects our whole day, the day after that, the day after that, the day after that, the day after that. It just doesn't stop. Because when we see ourselves differently, when we beat ourselves up and we don't see the truth in our natural beauty, it affects our self-esteem, that core center of who we are. And it's that perception that we make decisions from. So if I'm having a fuckly day, I'm probably not going to make the greatest decision. But look at gender roles and how it portrays them. One minute you think, yay, we've got men and women both as detectives, equal rights, we're finally getting somewhere. Except the men are wearing 3 layers of clothing. Nick always has a shirt, a t-shirt, a shirt, and then a jacket. I don't know why it's supposed to be hot where it is. And the girls have next to nothing on. Horatio, we all know Horatio, he's got a full suit on with a tie. But Catherine, no, it's not Catherine who works with him. Who works with Horatio? Callie. She's got next to nothing on. She's wearing short sleeve top, she's wearing tight fitting clothes, and don't even talk to me about the coroner. Woo! I mean, that woman, Alex, right? She comes in there, she's got 3-inch heels on. She's got designer clothes on. And she's got this really long, perfect hair. And don't forget, ladies, if ever you have to go and pick up a dead body, make sure the lippy is shining in the camera. Because if the lippy's not shining, you can't do your job. So, just quickly, I can't resist, I don't care if we go over time. Horatio walks into a scene and he struts his stuff. His chest is out high and he walks really strong. And to actually solve this crime, he simply stands there on one side. And just in case anybody misses it, they wear a pendant to say, here it is. Look, you'll be amazed how many pendants are in that show. And the way they convict the criminal is they simply lean over the table at him. And the poor guy, he's hoping he's going to see her every day, so he says, okay, I did it, I killed them. And the crime is solved. The coroner, she totters across the stage, or across the scene. It doesn't matter how gory the scene is, it doesn't matter what kind of landscape. 3-inch heels, designer clothes, perfect hair, perfect lippy, boobs pushed up. And she totters across the thing like that. And she gets there and she says, oh, sweetie, you died too soon. Totally unrealistic, am I right? Not only that, ladies, I have news for you. There's no way of getting rid of acne. Absolutely no way. I've lived with it all my life, except if you are a dead body on CSI. If you are a dead body and you're laying on that slab, it doesn't matter who killed you and how they did it, it's gruesome, but you do not have a zit. No zit, you're zit free. You do not have a line and you lay on a metal slab, dead as a dodo, and your boobies are up here. So it's all these kinds of messages we're being told that yes, you can have equal rights so long as you wear your lipstick, so long as you wear these clothes that are inappropriate for your job. It doesn't matter those subtle messages that boobies stand up on a slab, girls, they do not. They're not even equal size, I guarantee it. I've cast lots of them now. None of us have an equal pair, we're not meant to. One of them will be bigger than the other, and some of it's more noticeable than the rest. But it doesn't matter, it's natural and beautiful, that's how it's meant to be. Anyway, I'd love to talk to you about Ice Age, but I'm sure none of you have ever seen Ice Age. What about Ice Age number 2, The Meltdown? Yay, good, good, good. Well, I haven't got time to go into detail, and you don't get the imitation of Sid the Sloth. What you will know, go back and have a look at it, because it's all about body image. So your youngers and brothers and sisters could be looking at this. Parents are saying, great, a movie with no violence, a movie with no swearing, no sex, this is fabulous, I'm going to show my tiny child. It's all about body image. Manny the Mammoth is obsessed about his weight, he has to keep defending himself. I'm fluffy, not fat. Sid the Sloth cannot get the lady sloth interested until his body image is distorted behind a piece of ice and he starts to look like Nick on CSI, like this. Walks past a piece of ice like this. I think Nick's just constipated, but nevertheless, poor old Sid the sloth cannot get the love of in life because of the way he looks. The message to those small children is, if the sloth has to worry, I'm in big trouble. So there's subtle little messages coming from everywhere to tell us that we don't look the way we should, and we have to fixate on our body image, because if we don't, we're not going to get the love of our life, or other things. We're not going to be successful. So for example, the first time I was on TV last year, I got the Beautiful Women Project on TV, and I should have gone, woohoo, the Beautiful Women Project's on TV, but I didn't. I looked at the TV interview and went, oh my God, look at my hair. Oh, I should have stuck to my tummy. And those messages come to me faster than anything else. This is what we're used to, this is what's become natural to us. That's what we have to change. We have to stop ourselves, be aware of it, recognize it, turn that corner around and change it. And do it to others too. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. You don't have to lie to people, but you don't have to point out the fact that a short person is short. I have a short friend, and at one of the schools the other day, this little lad said, I know we all have short friends, we all have tall friends, but this little lad yesterday, he said, why is it people tend to have to say to me, wow, you're really short? He said, don't they think I know I'm short? Don't they think I don't want to be short? Don't they think they know it hurts, especially as a guy when he's only this big? You know, a sweet little lad, and yet his day is filled with people telling him he's short. Guys, we know. We know what we look like, we know our body shape, even though it's distorted. We don't need those reminders. We need encouragement about the beauty that's within us and the beauty that we have on the outside and on the inside.
We have more time, okay?
Thank you. So just think for a minute, who thinks he's cute? Yeah. So just imagine going up to him and saying, you completely wobble. What are you wearing that wig for? What do you look like? Come on, you've got a gap between your teeth. It's time you sorted it out. You're really ugly, you know. Are you going to do that? Is it child abuse? Yes. Well, why do we do it to ourselves then? Yes, I don't shout at little children for no reason, you know. That little child is still inside us. No matter how old we get, I promise you, it doesn't go away. We just hide it and we suppress it and we slap it around a bit. We abuse it, and it's that message. So one way to stop doing that is find a really cute picture of yourself. You know the one you don't let your mum show anyone. The one where you got mud in your face or chocolate pie all over the place. A really cute image. Get permission to reproduce it. Have it, keep it in your wallet, keep it in your locker, keep it everywhere. So every time you make a decision or say something to yourself, turn to that image and say, would you tell this kid, oh, don't worry if you ate too much ice cream, go throw it up? Would you tell him that? No. So would you look at that image? What you're telling and what you're choosing to do is a reflection on what you're telling that little child to do. So it's a really easy way to remind yourself to love yourself, take care of yourself, and be a role model for you as well as for others.